Today we're going to be looking at chaotic things happening in public transport. I'm very lucky where the worst thing I've ever witnessed on a train was like a couple deeply in love because their tongues were down each other's throat. However, some of the people we're going to look at in this video were not as lucky as me. Did I hear a fart?
Okay, bro.
Is that real or is that fake? Please tell me that's fake. Please tell me that's not a sound effect. Why is nobody saying anything? Are they literally all sat in that bus while that person's farting their life away? Gotta be fresh out of a colonoscopy, because ain't no way. It's either that or they genuinely have like IBS. I mean, put it this way, it's funny to laugh and I probably would laugh and cry tears of laughter. It wouldn't be funny whenever you smell it. I don't even want to think about it because I probably will start to retch. It was purring for a while. Lol, exactly. It literally sounded like a car starting up. With farts, there's like 50 different variations. There's like the loud, violent ones, the long ones, the silent ones, silent but deadly. And then there's ones like that where they go on for about 10 seconds. It genuinely sounds like a car starting up.
This one, god damn.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Wow. Yo, that's fishy right there, boy. God damn, yo. Yo, real talk, man. That's you. I'm sorry, my brother.
Why is no one stepping in?
He look at it, yo, he said yes.
Why is nobody stepping in? Quite clearly this man is talking to this girl, making her feel weird, and people are just gonna let that happen. That's something that really angers me, because there's been a few times where I've witnessed behavior like that going on and nobody steps up until like one person. It's been me, like I've stepped up to help the person. If you ever see a situation like that going on, pretend you know the person who's being creeped on. There's been times where I've been suspicious of something going on, so I pretended to be that person's friend and actually helped them. They went along with me pretending to know them. That video just irritates me. Now imagine this every day since you were 14 where you're tired to leave us alone. It's sad that you've experienced that since you were 14. I remember I'd experienced once whenever I was outside of a shop. Basically, I was with a few of my friends. I think I've spoken about this before. I was eating an ice lolly and obviously I made eye contact with this guy in a car. I didn't think anything of it and me and my friends went off. 20 minutes later, the guy drove past us and then he drove past us again 10 minutes after. And I would say within the space of an hour, he drove past us about 12, 13 times. Keep in mind, I was like 16 or what's it, 15. I was very young. You know, I did look like a child and like this man looked like he could be 25 or something like that. Basically, in the end, he tried to follow me home and I had to like run away, but oh, it's just creepy. And then what makes it worse is the fact that nobody stepped in to try to help her. They just pretended that it didn't happen. It's sad woman can't go nowhere without being harassed. I'm glad you're safe. You need to stay out of the liquor store. Honestly, he probably would do something like that while sober. That's what some men are like. You know, not all men are drunk whenever they do it. There's plenty of people out there who do it whenever they're 100% sober. Oh, hell no. No. If I ever experienced that, I would never go on a bus again. I'm not really a big fan of buses. I only really take trains. I think I've been in a bus about 4 times in my life. Every single time I got off at the wrong stop. So stressful, by the way. But say a situation like that would tip me over the edge. I would never go on a bus ever again. I have a metaphobia that would literally have me jumping out of the window into traffic. I don't even have that and I would probably do the same thing. I think it's the fact that you can literally hear it spluttering. So sorry if you suffer from that, like I'm proper sorry. But if I go through the pain, it means you have to as well. Why is it so violent? That's just the way vomit is. It's like there's no way to vomit politely. It is just like an explosion. I also went for a vomiting bug, except out my bum. Diarrhea bug. Like I'm not joking, I would literally fart and like poo would come out and it would sound like a bottle of ketchup getting squished. I know that's TMI, so I'm gonna stop there. But it's like whenever it's happening to you, it is honestly the worst thing ever. I wouldn't even wish him my worst enemy. That's too much information. Let's move on to the next video. Ooh, is he licking his lips? Oh, no. Nah, I'm so sorry. That is somebody's dad. Somebody needs to get their dad and put him into like a help facility. That is weird. My anger issues could never. Exactly. I'm so sorry. Someone ever done that to slap them. I don't care if it's a man, a woman, a dog. You're getting slapped. I had a situation like this when I was 10 and I'm now scared of riding in the bus, but I have to every day. It's the fact that that happened to you whenever you were 10. That's so sad. There's awful people out in the world. This is why you have to be careful. This is why you have to keep an eye on kids. Like you shouldn't have to, but you have to because of people like that. It's the fact this person experienced something like that whenever they were 10. That's a literal child. Feel really sorry for this old lady who's requesting a priority seat so she can sit next to her shopping bags.
It's not your seat. He shouldn't be there. Others will tell you. Yes, some drivers will tell you. They'll make you go to the back of the bus because they say they're priority seats.
Priority for
You see, don't even understand a bloody picture you point. If you were a nice lady, you would have moved over before me and I would have said you had to. Let's get off here, driver. Remember, next time you get off, don't think of yourself in your...
I don't really spend a lot of time on buses, so I'm guessing a priority seat is a seat up at the front. Most likely for someone who is a bit elderly or somebody who's disabled. And obviously this older woman has a lot of shopping bags, so she wants to sit in it so she can sit with her shopping. The priority seat on the upper side is literally empty. Oh, I didn't even know that. Like, apparently there's more than one, maybe like 1 or 2. On a scale of 1 to 10, how serious is it? Probably like a 2 or a 3. Me personally, if I'm ever on a train and there isn't a lot of seats, I probably will give my seat to someone who's pregnant or slightly older, or just anyone who looks like they need a seat, because like for me I can just stand. However, if they're gonna shout at me like that, they ain't get my seat. They can screw themselves. I've had an older woman scream at me like this for sitting in the priority seat. I'm disabled, but because I'm young it apparently doesn't count. I mean, not every disability is visible, you know, that's something we also have to take into mind. Maybe that woman who was originally sat in the seat has a disability. She could be the type of person that seat is designed for. To me, that video just seems a little bit petty. Like, in a scale of 1 to 10, how serious is it? A 2? But at least we got to laugh at it.
Listen, my feet is literally by your balls. I'm literally grabbing you by your balls.
No, you're not.
Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
No, you're not.
You're an idiot. You're actually an idiot.
Look a complete
You're actually an idiot.
You're
You know
making
that?
yourself look a complete fool.
This is fun.
I just love how he's basically laughing at her. Like, I just know for a fact he was loving every minute of that. I get the fact that that guy is going to tell that story to every single person he meets. He is going to milk that interaction to the end of time. Oh, do you want to know about the time I argued with a woman on a train on the way to work? That is going to be him. These are grown adults as well. I mean, who knows? Maybe one day they could turn from enemies to lovers. Oh.
That's not good.
Okay,
Understand that.
Take me back. Take me back. Take me back. If you take me back, I'm going to take me back now.
If you want to get taken back to the last destination, the one way to not do it is to slap the bus driver. The only place you're gonna get taken to is the police station, dropped off there. They were in a relationship and he left her. After realizing how much she missed him, she is now begging him to take her back. I mean, Billy, if that's what you got from that video, that's good for you. I viewed it as driver abuse. Like, that bus driver is getting proper slapped around. Okay, so this next video is a 2-parter. Basically, we've got a video from Glasgow, Scotland. If you are American or Canadian, you're not gonna understand their accent, so I probably will summarize what they're arguing about at the end of the video. So if you don't understand what they're saying, just know you're not having a stroke, it's just their accent.
And she's actually media social sciences. She wants to be media and social sciences. When you talk about your damn thing, leave that woman alone. I've done my course. Leave that woman alone, man. She's my boss, trying to get ahead. I'm fucking getting up, I'm fucking down my suit. Oh, stupid. Sorry. Sorry, darling. Shut up. I'm sorry.
There's 2 children on the bus and your language is absolutely
Well,
disgusting.
stop telling people about college.
She wants to know, she wants to do that.
You know, she doesn't sort of the bus and being minded in business, but stop looking at the You can see it. You can see it. You're like that. Oh, darling. Oh, man. Shut up. Sit. Look at her. Look at the window.
Will not be on this bus. Do you understand me?
Yes,
You've aggravated my
boss.
passengers
Yes,
plenty of
boss.
times. You're
Yes,
aggravating
boss.
me.
Yes, boss.
You're doing it now as well.
No,
Stop
no,
antagonising.
I'm being
Keep your
honest.
mouth closed. I'm not looking for you to
Yeah.
respond. Keep your mouth
what
closed.
I mean.
Stop swearing. Stop being cheeky to my passengers. Do you understand that?
Yes, boss.
Right. Once more, and you're off. That is it. Okay?
Ah.
Well, what they're gonna talk about now? Even I don't know what they're arguing about. Like, it was something about, like, a course. I think what was going on in that video is that there was passengers having a conversation with a woman who's 2 children on board. One of them is off camera and one of them is in the pram. I think she was talking about a course she's gonna do, and obviously that other woman chimed in and started swearing and arguing with them. And one thing led to another. The bus driver had to intervene and basically told her to shut up. Like, I think that's what was going on. I don't really know. The person next to her texting the whole situation, I mean, that would be me in that situation. If people are beefing on the bus, I'm gonna be telling my friend all the gossip. The silence afterwards was so loud. It kind of reminds me of whenever I get told off by my mom and then 5 minutes later have to come down for my tea. It's like I literally would hate her guts, but then I would still have to eat the dinner she made. Like, it was just plain awkward.
I'm a you know, tap down in my head, you think you're scary. You think you're scary.
Oh.
You think you're scary. Oh, don't worry, because I swear down the one thing you're regret is me swinging for you, right? The one thing you will regret is me swinging for you. Shut the I won't shut up. I won't shut up. You're gonna sit there. No, I won't shut up. No, I won't. No, you don't shut up. No, we got no work, you've got to go to school. No, not even. Shut up, you're a retard, shut up. Speak English, what am I speaking to? Not English,
I love how everyone's laughing at her. And yeah, again, I think we've...
Are you gonna do anything? You're chatting, are you gonna do it? I'm not gonna touch a child. Exactly, shut up. I will put you in your place. No, you won't put me in my place. I'll put that on mercy. You will not put me in my place, bro. You will not.
Right, calm down, Augustus Glow.
Shut up. You shut up. Say your name, don't say shit. Don't say shit. Thomas Goss. No, it's not even a thing like that, Bernice. It's not even a thing like that. So why do you even get involved? You're getting on my six, that's
Why is she beefing with everyone? I think we've seen her in another video. I don't know if we've seen the video from another angle, but we know who that girl is. We've watched her in some of the public freakout videos. It kind of reminds me of a Karen video we've watched a few times. There's this Karen in New York City who just like attacks skateboarders. She doesn't like them. She used to be like a nurse or something like that, and then she got fired. We've seen that Karen in a few videos, but we've now seen her. Like, I don't know if that's the same video or if it's a different video from a different day. Either way, she's just beefing with everyone. She got mad beef with her hairdresser. Don't say that there, she'll proper swing for you. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand why people like her are so aggressive. Is it like the type of people they're hanging around with? Is it like what their parents were like at home? I just don't understand why people act like that. Like, why do you have the effort to argue with people? Imagine having a whole bus laughing at you. My social anxiety could never. One thing for certain that she doesn't suffer from is social anxiety. She doesn't have social anxiety. Social anxiety has social anxiety about her. But could you imagine sitting beside a passenger like that? I would want the bus to crash. Well, anyways, guys, that's really it for the video there. That's some chaotic things happening in public transport. If you want to see me like more of these videos, let me know. I definitely will. Press the big red subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.